Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, daily updates. Really excited for today's beer. It's courtesy of Brian at Pariah. So thanks so much for sending it. Obviously, I really appreciate that. It's called Catch Me Coastin. No G on the Coastin. And it is a West Coast India Pale Ale. And, I'll wait a sec. I'll wait a sec to mention this. Underneath that, it says the new normal, which is an expression we're hearing a lot lately. This beer was designed to straight up be tasty as well, ... you know. The initial angle was to talk about nostalgia and how that has an opportunity to provide comfort even when the world begins to make no sense. I suppose the really important thing to say here is no matter what comes of this madness, we are thankful to still be able to enjoy a delicious IPA. We hope you enjoy this one as much as we do. Pariah Brewing, a proper West Coast IPA, question mark? Yep, you caught us. So, and this is actually one of the reasons why I'm really excited for this beer. I recently had one that from Evolution that they collabed with Hop Butcher, where it was a West Coast Pale Ale, but it had some new school, newer school hops, and it was really good. And it's like, oh yeah, you like West Coast IPAs, you know? And it was kind of neat that it had some of the newer stuff going on too, but in other ways was very West Coasty, and that was really cool. And then I don't know, a day later I got this. I was like, wait a sec. Yes, more of what I'm wanting. So the hops are Mosaic, Simcoe, Citra, and Amarillo. The malt's just pale. It's 7% ABV. Love that ABV. It says drink within 90 days of date code. This beer is a week old, which is amazing. It was canned a week ago. The fact that I live on the East Coast, this comes from the West Coast, that's really amazing. They're out of San Diego, California. I like the can art quite a bit. It's cool. It's got the coastline. I like that. Let's get into it. Except the last time I used this glass, it was mostly clean, but then down here it didn't quite get as nice as I wanted. But whatever. There's still a couple spots that are clinging to the glass. I mean, it's very sunshiny, kind of like a California sunset, if you will. Says a guy who spent 2 weeks in his whole life in the West Coast. But yeah, I mean, it's the different thickness of the glass here, getting two different things. It's a little bit more orange up here, nice and yellow down here. Definitely somewhere between unfiltered and how we use the word hazy today. So there is some haziness to it, for sure, but it's not maybe full on. The head is white. I don't know if I can say off-white. Teeny tiny bubbles, some small bubbles. But I mean, those bubbles are really small. A little bit of lacing on the glass goes away somewhat quickly. A little bit of legs as well, but again, it's only 7%. Not super surprised by that. It's a beautiful looking beer. Let's get into the aroma. It does have some, it's okay. It has some West Coast, some of that dank, almost weedy. Wait, it does have Simcoe, right? Yeah. So it kind of has that thing I associate with Simcoe without being cat pee, which I also sometimes give with Simcoe. There's a nice orange with a little bit of lemon and a little bit of grapefruit too. So the citrus isn't one note, which I appreciate. Maybe even some peach skins? Does it have Citra too? Yeah, okay, so I guess with the Citra, I'm not surprised because I've been getting a lot of peach with Citra. Should I get it tested? That I just read the side of that and I can't remember which of the what the 4 hops are. It's a very refreshing smell, and I keep wanting to go back because the fact that citrus isn't one note, that's the thing that just, the other stuff is cool, but that's the thing that makes me want to keep shoving my nose back into it. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. This is what I wanted this beer to be. And I'm glad I spent some of that time at the beginning talking about like how I had that West Coast. I don't want to call it a hybrid, but again, I had some of the newer hops, and then I saw that this one, same thing. That was a pale ale. This is an IPA, to be fair, but yeah, this is landing for me huge. Just like the aroma, although I'm getting more lemon than I got in the aroma, the citrus is complex. It's not just tangerine, it's not just lemon, it's not just grapefruit. It's lemon forward for me, but you are getting the orange, you are getting some grapefruit. And it's a nice combination of juice and zest. I definitely get that peach thing, so I'm so glad I picked it up in the aroma. And it's not like approaching spoiled, rotten peach fruit, like where it's that kind of sweetness. It's an unripe peach. It is a little bit closer to the skin, like that part of the bite, and just super pleasant. These things coming together, just like the aroma, just like hashtag refreshing, like that. This beer, I'm pretty amped up about this. In the carbonation, it's a little prickly, which I really appreciate that. You do get some like that dank, weedy thing, that the Simcoe's kicking out. Yeah, I'm liking that peach note though. That's a really cool thing. What had kept me so interested in the aroma, and the reason I probably longer than I really should have kept going back to that, was the citrus thing. And I really like that in the taste, but it's how the peach is coming across in this. To me, that's everything. I mean, I shouldn't say it's everything, but like, because the citrus is very refreshing in this. This is, I don't know how many beer, I feel like it's a decent number in a row where a beer has mosaic, and I don't know if it's my palate is shifting or what. I used to always, this has mosaic. Yep, it's got some berry in it, and I'm not getting. Wait, that's that mosaic, right? Yeah. Maybe I should start taking a supplement for memory or something, but I'm half joking. But yeah, I'm not getting that berry note. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a palate shift, because the fact that it's been across beers and breweries makes me think it's not just people are using it differently in the process or something. It probably is a palate shift. But anyway, that's more of it should be an internal dialogue I have with myself. But like I said, when I took that first sip, I mean, this is what I wanted this beer to be. It hits on a lot of, these classic West Coast, things I'm looking for in this West Coast IPA. But that's also reminiscent of some of the hops and some of the newer style beers, that I drink a lot of, and that they brew as well. Yeah, this is. I don't want to say this is my favorite beer I've had from Pariah, but I'm really liking this beer a lot, and I'm glad I have a second can of it. I'll put it that way. Thanks again for sending. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I obviously appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Have you had this beer before? You revisiting West Coast IPAs? Do you like it when there's a little bit of cross-pollination between the IPA styles? Anything and everything related to this, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.